Hey everyone, I'm Charlotte, and I was born with something called Turner syndrome, or TS for short. And today, I wanted to walk you through what that is, what it looks like, how it's treated, and share a bit of my own story along the way. So, what even is Turner syndrome? It's a genetic condition that affects about 1 in every 2,000 girls, and is when one of the X chromosomes in your DNA is missing or partially missing. That's why it only affects females. There are two main types: monosomy X, which is when an X chromosome is completely gone, and mosaicism, which is when some cells have both X chromosomes and others only have one. With all that comes with having Turners, life can feel a bit clinical. But something I love is that the butterfly is the symbol for Turner syndrome. It represents our uniqueness as well as transformation and hope. As such, we call ourselves golden butterflies. And if you think about it, a butterfly with its wings spread out kind of looks like an X, just like the cause for Turners. It's just perfect. Continuing on, Turner syndrome can be diagnosed before birth, in infancy, or childhood. But if the signs are mild enough, sometimes it isn't diagnosed until the teen years. Some common signs are shorter height and slower growth, puffy hands and feet, especially at birth, having a webbed neck, broad chest, and low hairline, and not getting periods or having other changes that normally occur during puberty. Height is the biggest one. Without treatment, most girls stay under 5 feet. But it can also affect our bones, the heart, kidneys, and golden butterflies are at a much higher risk for developing health issues. Some common complications include having a heart defect or high blood pressure, having vision or hearing problems, brittle bones, diabetes, or other autoimmune disorders like celiac disease, as well as kidney issues, scoliosis, and most with Turners unfortunately experience complete infertility. Golden butterflies may also face learning challenges, especially in math and English and with spatial concepts. Social situations can also be tough. Golden butterflies have an increased chance of being on the autistic spectrum and are also often affected by other types of neurodivergence. Many of us thrive on routine. When plans change suddenly, it can feel overwhelming and like the world is ending. There is a huge hurdle to get through before a Turner's girl is born, which in itself is a miracle, as unfortunately only 1 to 3% make it to birth. But here's the good news. Once a golden butterfly is born, she'll live a normal lifespan. We just have to deal with some health items that need monitoring. For me personally, I've been lucky enough to reach 5'4", almost 5'5" with treatment. And I also have a heart abnormality, some bone issues, mild scoliosis, and mentally, I used to struggle with math and English. I had to get extra help at school, and with that help, it was able to click for me. It was also a huge struggle for me when plans changed from what I pictured. I had to learn to make backup plans and anticipate that things might change. And that really helped me not feel like it was the complete end of the world when things inevitably had to change. Experiencing these difficulties that each of us with Turners individually have to face just builds up our resilience and strength, which will make even more sense in a second. Now, let's talk about how Turner syndrome is treated and monitored. While it can't be cured since it's genetic, you can take different vitamins and supplements depending on what's needed. For example, I took extra calcium. There's also growth hormone therapy, which brings me to growth hormone shots. which were a part of my nightly routine for 6 years. With growth hormone therapy, you'd receive a daily or nightly shot, depending on what you choose, of a growth hormone until your bones fused and the shots would no longer be of use. That is why the earlier you can catch it and can start treatment, the better. To monitor everything, there's a lot of doctor's appointments. Yearly appointments with your physician, your endocrine doctor, which serves as your main Turner's doctor, and for me at least, a cardiologist to keep an eye on my heart. There's also yearly blood draws to monitor different levels and assess organ function. I used to have yearly ultrasounds on my heart called an echo, and yearly scans of my hand, which was used to tell us when my bones fused while I was taking my shots. With all of that, you get used to needles and doctors pretty dang quickly. All that information came from the Turner Syndrome Foundation, Mayo Clinic, WebMD, the National Institute of Health, and my personal experience. I hope this video helped answer some questions, whether you know someone with Turner Syndrome, are trying to learn about it, or just found out your daughter has it. Please drop any questions you have in the comments. I'll do my best to answer all of them. Just remember, I'm not a medical professional. I'll be leaving links in the description for the Turner Syndrome Foundation and the Turner Syndrome Society if you want to check those sites out and learn even more, or donate to research. With that, please like and share this video so whoever needs this can find it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.